stream happening? Okay. My hair's not looking too good today. That's unfortunate. I'll probably take a shower after the stream, honestly. Get that all fixed up. And then probably go to sleep after that because I got a big day of selling tomorrow. So let's get started here. So for those who are going to watch the VOD after, I've got quite a bit of full arts I'm going to be listing tonight. A lot, as a matter of fact. I pulled some really good stuff from the new Japanese set, Hot Wind Arena, or as some people call it, Heat Wave. But something I am super excited for is to list a lot of these since I pulled some really nice cards. My best one being the Garchomp, my other one being the Ho-Oh, which I sold already, but still nonetheless a really nice card. $220 I was able to sell that thing for, so I am super happy with that. But now that we are here, it's time to look and see the value of these cards and then go about listing them, which I'm going to be using my OnePlus 12R to list instead of my iPhone since the app is actually working now. So if for some reason the stream cuts short, it's because I'm going to be talking to friends. But we'll see. Arvin's Greedent does not go for a lot of money. It's one of those full art cards from the new set that doesn't seem to be going for much. I know it was going for more at some point, but it seems to have dropped off a little bit. Not sure why that is. I guess Arvin isn't as big of a character as I expected. I mean, I played Scarlet and Violet. He seemed like a very big part of the game, so I'm surprised that Arvin's Greedent isn't a bigger card. But regardless, I'm just going to list it anyway. Yeah, it's sure going to be Arvin's Greedent. And luckily the autocorrect on here isn't as strict as the iOS. So this is going to be a lot easier for me. And you're 075, I was 063. Hot Wind Arena Pokemon card. I am used to, however, the copy and paste on the normal one on like iOS and stuff. This is going to be an adjustment. Let's save you. And no, you were not a $20 card. You were going for way less than that. You were a $4.39 card, but we're going to list you for $4.25. I think that's fair. I also charge less shipping than TCG Player, so I think that is 100% fair to be doing that because we're not only going below the market price for it, we are actually charging less shipping. So, granted, it's by a few cents, but still. Now we've got our Hisuian Growlithe, which I believe is from one of the English sets. I think this is Twilight Masquerade or Surging Sparks. Twilight Masquerade. I had some garbage luck from Twilight recently, but we still did get some cards that were worth listing. Let's see what you're going for. Gonna be Growlithe 181 of 167. And you are actually a decent fucking card. Never mind. I thought you were a lower end card. I guess I was wrong. TCG Player has you listed for $29.73. I'm going to list you for about that much. Hey, Kyle. Welcome in as usual. I had a feeling I was going to see you today for some reason. I'm doing pretty good right now, man. Pulled some really good cards these past few days, and I just realized I took too many pictures. Lol. A lot of high-value stuff in here. So I'm going to list you. For now, I'll list you for 30. Only because I ship less than TCG Player. But I'll honestly take offers for this one. I do love me a Growlithe, though. Beautiful card. No, I don't care about ChatGPT. Get the fuck out of here. Even though you helped me a lot during some of my courses. $30 is not too much for Hisuian and Growlithe. That is fine. Mercari is just bugging. Conditions missing. Ah, whoops. Tell you right now, Kyle, we are cooking. Alright. List. Next up, we've got Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. The gold one. Super nice. I love the gold cards. Found a Pikachu Pokemon card at the trash of your job. Someone threw away a Happy Meal in the trash and found that card, took it home and put it away for the future. Good idea, Kyle. Always smart. Always smart to do that. Oh, are you worth more than I thought? Okay. Teal Mask Ogerpon is going for $13.50. I think I'll list you for $13.50 as well. I can imagine with all the Pokemon card stuff I've been doing. Oh, and I picked up Xenoblade Chronicles X today, so I'm probably going to play that as well. Probably not on stream, probably just before I go to sleep tonight. But it's definitely a game I want to play, so it's going to be happening at some point. Teal Mask Ogre Pon 221 out of 167. Twilight Masquerade. Don't know how it didn't pick up this as a Pokemon card. Good job, Mercari. Your AI sucks. Alright, and you are going to be 1 ounce. So you're only going to be 73 cents. And no, you are not $49. Hell no, you're not. I don't know where Mercari was thinking of that one. Maybe it was that much at some point, but no, it is not worth that much now. I'll make you $13.25. I'll be fair. Right. $13.25 is totally fair. We'll list you. What did I do with you? You blend into my cards. Oh, I see what I did. So now we're on a completely new page, which means we're going to be adding some brand new Pokemon cards. This one is my Hydrapple. Pulled a few of these cards, actually. Yeah, dude. Mario and Sonic at the Rio 2016 games is actually a decent amount of money. A lot of those Mario and Sonic games are starting to go up in value a little bit. Especially because they're not really making that many lately. Dude, I'm doomed for my pickups haul in March. I picked up one game in March of 2025. And that was Xenoblade. I don't think I have anything else coming out this month I'm going to be picking up. At least to my knowledge. There could be something, but I don't know. I didn't want to pick up Assassin's Creed today. I wanted Xenoblade. It was a pretty good game. You bought some old PS2 games. Always a good way to go. Always good. Actually, SV9A 068 out of 063. I think you're a $20 card. Oh, no, you've dropped. God damn. You were $20. Which games did you end up picking up today? Geez, you dropped low. You were a lot higher when I had you last. I did. I actually completed my childhood collection, Kyle. Any game I had from when I was a kid, I own again. There's not a single game I'm missing from my childhood. Well, except maybe the Barnyard game for GameCube. I don't have a physical copy of that anymore. But any game that I really played a lot of, I have. But Transformers is a great game, so definitely good job on that steal. So this one's kind of weird. It's an item card, but it's considered a full art, and it's gold. It's a rare candy, and I love me some rare candies. So we are adding this one next, and you were from Scarlet Violet, because I got some really nice Scarlet Violet cards this time around. Rare candy, 256 out of 198. A $10 card. I love the PlayStation 2 as well, man. Love my PS2. Someone came into my store the other day looking for Need for Speed Underground, and it turned out that we had it. So that was super cool. We're starting to sell some retro stuff at GameStop. Yeah, man, I'm in the same boat. I really can't find myself selling either of my... If there's one console I'm not going to sell any of my stuff for 100%, it's going to be the original Xbox. That is my favorite console of all time. Just so many good games on it, and plus it... well, it's not my favorite console of all time. It's up there. But it's my first console I ever played, and to me it just has so much nostalgia behind it. I didn't have a PS2 growing up. I got it way further down the line. Dude, why is it not fucking picking up the fact I'm taking a picture of Pokemon cards? Is the AI on Android just not that good? Or is it Mercari? First console was the PS2? That's cool. My dad owned the original Xbox, so it was the first console I ever played on. But we also had an NES. I got a GameCube eventually. The first console that I owned for myself, that was my own console, was the Game Boy Advance. PS2 is a very valid favorite, honestly. Such a good console. Sold for $10 not too long ago. Someone gives me like an offer for $8. I'm not going to decline it though. I don't mind letting this market kind of drop a little bit. Now we've got a Squovit. Believe this one is also from Scarlet Violet. Got into Xbox because of Halo CE. Yeah, that makes sense. I know how big you are into the Halo and the Doom games. So. Alright, what are you going for? I didn't even check your value earlier. You were going for $6. Alright, so you were my lowest card so far. Squovit. 222 out of 198. Scarlet and Violet. I think that's 5 characters. It's still not picking up the fact that these are Pokemon cards, dude. I have to type it in manually. That wastes time, 100%. I mean, I'm on stream, so honestly, damn, my leg is fucking itchy as shit, dude. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like I'm scratching my balls, but I'm scratching my fucking leg. My leg is there. Yeah, dude. I don't know how I feel about the fact that they showed Master Chief's face, though. To me, I thought that was kind of weird. Speaking of my fucking balls, now they're itchy. Alright, so now we got a basic energy card in gold. Can't imagine this is going to go for that much. It's an energy card, but nonetheless, it is a full art energy card. Yeah, I feel you there, man. Honestly, I don't really subscribe to a lot of these anymore. I still watch Paramount Plus because George and Mandy's first marriage is on there, and I'm a big Big Bang Theory fan. So this energy card is going for exactly what I was expecting it was going to go for. About $4. Yeah, man, I haven't sat down and watched a lot of TV myself either. I mean, I've barely sat down and played a video game despite the fact that I really want to soon. I've just had very little time. I've been putting a lot of my time and money into Pokemon, as you can tell. But I really want to play Xenoblade tonight. I hope I have enough energy to do so. Wait, was that 252? No, it's 257. I'm looking at the wrong card. Oh, it still came up anyway. I actually just worked today. I had a very short shift, but then I stayed at the card store. Dream job is to be a game developer. Um, Dream job is to be a game dev, but one day I do want a game store as well. So technically both. What's gonna happen is I'm probably gonna do the game store after my career of game dev. So say I get far enough to the point where I can retire, I'll probably open up like a game store in my 40s or 50s. Oh, and hey, Andrew. Yes, I am aware of Fortnite giving out Through the Fire and Flames. I got it. I 5-starred the song. I got 93%. People have been saying that that is the easiest way to get it Through the Fire and Flames FC. I say they're on crack because I have a -9 on Through the Fire and Flames on GH3. But on fucking Fortnite Festival, I couldn't even break 95%, dude. Maybe it's because I'm playing on my Riffmaster and I'm not a fan of that guitar and I'd rather use like a Wii guitar. But even then, it seems like a much harder chart to me. Plus, the engine itself is much harder too. I did the challenge with my friend recently. I jumped on Fortnite just to give the song a shot, and it took me like a day to 5-star it. Actually, it took me a while, mainly because I'm too short to elbow strum for most of the stuff. So if I couldn't keep my combo, I'd have to one hand. Very frustrating stuff. I got my two homies in chat. We got Kyle, we got Andrew. Nah, go to Guitar Hero. There's so many better players than I am. There's a guy who played Through the Fire and Flames at 200% speed and FC'd it. That dude is Jared. I aspire to be like him. I don't know if I introduced you guys in the last stream, but Kyle, Zombie Slayer YouTube, his name is also Andrew. We worked together at GameStop for some time. And Andrew, this is Kyle, my friend who I've known for a long time through the internet. Met him when I first started doing retro game content. One day I'll have met you both in person. Hopefully one day I'll meet you, Kyle. That'd be super cool if I ran into you one day. Maybe I'll be in Rhode Island eventually. We'll see where my career takes me. Hell yeah, coffee milk. I know you've wanted me to try that. $13.98. This is going for. I'll do you for $13.50 is fair. It's gonna sell probably for $10. I'll be okay to sell this at $10. Oh, and here's the Holy Grail. I don't know if I didn't list it on stream. I didn't list it on stream, but I gotta show y'all anyway. All right, where the hell is it? Where's my Holy Grail card? Where is my Holy Grail card? Where are you? It's not this one. It's the other one. Where are you? I know I put you in here. I know I'm not crazy. Is it this one? No, it's not that one. It's the really crazy card. I just gotta find it. Did I put it in here or did I just leave it in my thing? Because I don't think I'd be stupid enough to leave it. No, found it. Cynthia's Garchomp. I got Cynthia's Garchomp. That's a $300 card. I pulled that motherfucker out of a booster box that was $140. Pulled the motherfucking Cynthia's Garchomp right here. Super, super happy about this. I reacted, let's say the least. Now, I didn't only pull that Cynthia's Garchomp. I pulled the decent Cynthia's Garchomp as well, twice now. I have one of them in my binder over here as well. I just gotta find it. This is also Cynthia's Garchomp. This is the $50 version of that card. It's the non-gold one. But I also just pulled the gold version of that card, which is going for $90 right now. I have another Cynthia's Garchomp card. Seriously awesome stuff. I just gotta hope that the value stays at $300 and someone eventually just buys it off of me instead of sending me offers for $250. Because I'm not selling that card at $250. I'm selling it at $280 at the lowest. That's as low as I'll go for it. $62? No. TCG player's going for $88.70. Dude, I know. Oh my god. I completely forgot about it, dude. I was going to throw it out after stream and I didn't, but the fucking McDonald's cup is still there. I just got McDonald's earlier too. I got a fucking quarter pounder. I'll list you for 85. 88's fine, but it should be a meme. I'll just leave it here from now on. It's just going to stay here. Oh, there goes my stomach. Something sold. What did I just sell? Let's look in a second. Let's check out. Let's put you for $85. Something just sold. List anyway. If you heard that ka-ching, that was my notification saying that something sold in Mercari. Let's figure it out. What just sell? Come on. Load. Ah. They baited me. A random $1 card sold. I thought it was going to be one of the cards I just listed, and I got really hyped for a second. But I sold a fucking $1 Venusaur. $1. I'm rich. No. I'm still happy with the sale anyway. I just thought I sold something bigger, that's all. Usually when I list the $1 cards, it's in hope that someone else is going to bundle it in with some other cards. Yeah, I've been selling a lot, man. Really. I've been doing really well in sales. Except my only cards that sold today were $1 cards. What we got there, though? I've got a lot of things to do tomorrow. I'm going to a trade night where I'm going to either trade cards or buy cards or sell cards. Either one. Either way. Let's put you in the binder now. And you are the Yan Mega EX. Now it's finally picking up that I'm doing Pokemon cards. This one is a $42 card. So what I'll do is I'll list it for 40. These are some of the expensive cards I'm going to be listing. Yes, I know the maximum shipment protection is only $20. Try a Big Mac next time I go to McDonald's. I'm not a fan of a lot of the toppings. I'm not like a big onion person or a ketchup person or anything. A lot of times I have my burgers plain. I'm very boring in that regard. My friends make fun of me all the time. Let's see. I spelled Roserade wrong. Cynthia's Roserade. Not going for much, but it's still a nice card overall. It's $20.50, so we'll list you for 20. Strawberry Gushers. Yeah, dude, those Strawberry Gushers suck. I mean, they're not bad, but it's like it's very annoying when you get a multi-pack and you're assuming that you're going to get the one with the colorful ones and it's just all cherry. Strawberry, I guess. I hate those, dude. Just give me the colorful ones. Oh, I'm typing in the wrong place. We're seriously just swimming in these good cards, guys. It's great. Hopefully I'll make some sales tonight. Hopefully I'll make some sales tomorrow night. I'll hoping that I can hang out with my coworkers later into the night as well. That'd be super cool. Alright, so we're listing you. Throwing you on the other side of the binder. This is eventually going to be filled up. If I just keep getting hits, guys, I'm just going to keep filling this binder up. Issue is I keep pulling from the same set because Hot Wind Arena has been giving me super luck lately. They're just being a little slower to move. That's the only issue. All right. Arvin's Mabostiff is going for about $13.55, so we'll list you for $13.25. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm not a mayonnaise guy either, unfortunately, but I don't think anybody's weird for liking it. I'm just not a big toppings person. I eat a lot of my stuff very plain. Even chicken wings and stuff, like I'll go very I'll very rarely get anything on my chicken wings. I've started trying some stuff with my coworkers, but even then I just rather have it plain for the most part. Of course there's text on the screen. This happens every time and I don't know how it happens. I seriously don't know how it happens. It happens every time, though, for some reason. Thanks for pointing that out, Kyle. You're in good shape. Stop. There we go. Now text is in my way again. 1325 is what I'll listen to Boston. You know, I think I actually have played Strike Force Bowling on PS2. I don't remember if I have, but I feel like I have. I feel like I played it at like a tournament kind of place. Not like where it was an actual tournament, but there was a place I used to go to that was a retro game store that had a bunch of TVs set up there where they would host tournaments and a ton of other cool things. Sounds like a lot of fun. There was a really fun baseball game I played a while ago that my friend showed me, and then I ended up beating him at his own game, and that was really funny. I had like all these really cool power-ups. Alright, so you're like a really cheap $5.20 card. Really hoping my Charizard comes back at 10 though. Yan Mega 076 out of 063. Hot Wind Arena Pokemon, Japanese Pokemon card. NFL Street, FIFA Street, and NBA Street. Yeah, I played a bit of NBA Street myself. And I believe I own FIFA Street for it as well. I played the sports games with my friends and stuff, and a little bit with my dad. Mainly the FIFA games with my dad, but I think we only had one version of FIFA, to be honest. I think it was called FIFA World Cup or something. And I still have it in my collection. I'd have to look. Can I see from here, or am I blind? Yep. 2006 FIFA World Cup. Yeah, man. I know. There was a lot of good sports games, and now it's just oversaturated with these boring ones. Get the same shit every year now. Hey, some people enjoy it, so I'll give them that, but I feel like we're just getting recirculated stuff every year and with no real character and improvements. It seems like people just get disappointed no matter what. Another $5 card. A lot of my followers are probably going to be confused on why I'm selling so many Japanese Pokemon cards in comparison to the English ones now, and that's just because my pull rates have been super high in comparison. Because you're guaranteed a pull out of these booster boxes for the Japanese. I'm gonna get some offers for these cards. We're almost filled up. We've almost filled up the next page. That's true, bro. That is true. Heliolisk. I think this one's a good one. And this is an American one from Twilight Masquerade. I spelled Heliolisk wrong. And it's $5. Cheap ass card. I sold it for $4.50. Don't tell me I have to shit already. I thought I was gonna be fine. Now my stomach is bubbling. That's fucking fantastic. Well, all I can say is there's going to be a lot of choices on my page now. Family vlog reveal in the future. I don't know about that one. I mean, in terms of doing a vlog, just because I'm not really a vlogging channel, and I don't know how my dad feels about being on camera. My mom probably wouldn't mind. My brothers, they probably wouldn't mind being in a video. But I don't really do vlogging and stuff, so I don't know. It's funny because me and my family are very different from each other. Personality-wise, we're similar, but hobby-wise and priority-wise and stuff like that, we have a lot of differential things. He's pretty cool. I mean, he's very smart. I'll tell you that. He's definitely the brains of the family. About most things. Sometimes he's off about certain things, but he's got the brains, so. My brothers are where it's at, though. They're geniuses in their own ways as well. And then my sister, she's also very smart in her own way. But she's young, you know? She's only 10 years old. Trust me, we have our problems too, here and there. I'm doing much better off now that I'm living on my own, though. I think our relationship's been a lot better that way. It's because we were very different with how we did things when I was there, when I was at home. So I think I prefer this. Having a little bit of space makes things a little nicer. Very close, I wouldn't say. Close enough to where we all get along, yes, but I'm not like super duper close. Like, I went a few months without talking to my youngest brother at one point, which I regret, because I think he's a cool dude. And then my other younger brother, I'd say I talk to him just a little bit more, because he'll hit me up more. I'm close to my mom, too. I'm close to my dad now, too, as well. Not that I wasn't close. It's not that I ever wasn't close with them. I just, it's different. I don't know how to explain. Yeah, I've been very close to my parents. I probably relate to my mom a little bit more, but in terms of hobbies and tech and the stuff I'm interested in, I'm a little closer to my dad. But my dad's actually been coming to me for computer stuff lately, which is kind of funny. It's come full circle. He taught me everything I know about computers. I'm now teaching him some stuff that I know. It's mainly because he knows a lot more on the software side of computers. I probably know just a little bit more on the hardware side in terms of what's good nowadays. Not saying he doesn't know hardware, because he's an engineer. He knows hardware very well. But in terms of what does what and what does what better, I think that's just, I'm just better with the numbers, if anything. You were also from Twilight Masquerade. I don't know about the life of the party. I don't know if I can say that. My dad's very strict. I'll say that. So I don't know if he'd be like party type. You know what I mean? But a lot of the kids like him. You know. He's a cool guy overall, though. He's got his quirks just like anybody else, though. I'm still learning from him, so that's one thing I can say. I will say he's definitely smarter than me in a lot of ways. My dad. My dad, actually. Yeah. He's an engineer, so that's where he's the one who supported the whole family for years. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. My mom works now, but my dad was the one who supported us for all those years in terms of financially. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. And I don't even know if I can even say rich because realistically, I don't know what's in his pocket because he's very secretive about what he has. But judging by the fact he's got some houses and all that other stuff, I'm gonna guess he's got to be loaded in some way. But at the same time, he's also very sparing with how he spends his money. Very unlike me. I am very money spending heavy. I'm very investment heavy. I'm very much an impulse buyer in a lot of ways, but he's a lot smarter than that. He's still on the Xbox 360. He hasn't played anything but GTA 5 in years. Oh, he absolutely does. We talk about it all the time. It's one of my big issues that I have to resolve. I got into some trouble myself, so it's absolutely something that we still sometimes butt heads over. But what he has said to me in the past is that he respects my mentality of investing and trying to take risks because that's what a lot of successful people end up doing. They take the risks. Maybe I'm taking a little too many at this age when there's a lot of things I should be focusing on instead. But a lot of this is for good fun too. If I wasn't having fun with it, I wouldn't be doing it. Exactly. Exactly. I went. I'll be the first to admit, live. I went way overboard with how much retro games I bought, man. I'm sure you saw my videos. You seem to be pretty involved in watching some of my content. If you saw how many pickups videos I was doing, man, I got way too many things. Like way out of my means. Went way too far with it. And don't get me wrong, I have a great collection, but I'm still paying off all that stuff. Even now, I'm still paying off how much I added to my collection. And I pretty much stopped hardcore collecting in 2023. Exactly. That's one thing that my parents respect as well, that I'm willing to get myself out of it and not try to rely on them to get me out of it. Because my parents have offered to just, you know, clear out some of it themselves and have me continue school and just owe them again in the future. But I feel like the best way to learn is to just do it myself. If I'm being completely honest, my dad could probably write a check in 2 seconds, get that all paid off, and not even be affected in even a slight, and it wouldn't even be a slight inconvenience. But I'm not going to ever ask for something like that because that wouldn't make me an adult. That'd make me a kid. If I just made a big mistake and had my parents fix it for me, you know what I mean? But basically, everything I do here on YouTube right now is out of my own pocket. I'm not sponsored by anybody. I haven't been doing any big tech reviews from anybody in a long time. Oivo reached out to me recently, but it's about a charging station, honestly, and I just have way too many charging stations. And I feel like just by doing all those reviews way too often, I'm just waiting for a good product. I do see this as an investment. It's a major investment. Whether it's now, my only thing is, am I gonna be able to let go of it when the time comes? If the time comes, will I be able to let go of all this, or is it just gonna be something that I hold on to for forever? Yeah, exactly, dude. Coin collecting is great. The market for it is great. A lot of times, especially with inflation, shit goes up. So you're doing the right thing. Cramorant is going for $5. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. As long as management is okay with that. I know sometimes people are weary. But hey, as long as management is cool with that, you're fine. You're going for $1. Dude, Mag Cargo is worth shit. Mag Cargo is worth fucking nothing. Ever, for some reason. I don't know what it is, but nobody likes this card for some reason. Everybody sleeps on Mag Cargo. Mag Cargo's my boy. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Slugma's a cool boy. Mag Cargo's cool. But you're going for a fucking $1, bro. That is insane. This one is usually the cheapest one I've listed today. Yeah, absolutely. Everything he does is for the family, basically. Always has been. That's one thing I have to give him credit for. He's not a very material person for himself. Yeah, me not so much. Me not so much. But my dad, sure. I guess we can classify him under that. I'll never know for sure. I mean, I guess until I get my own fucking... I don't even know if I'm in the will, first of all. But until that, I guess I'll never truly know. And I don't bother asking either. It's none of my business. Oh, this is not Hot Wind Arena. This is Battle Partners. No wonder it's gone down. Holy shit. You were worth fucking nothing. I very much like material things, dude. That's been my thing. I don't really care much about Pokemon cards for a personal collection, so that's why I'm like really investing myself in this because I know I have no emotional attachment to my cards. I didn't grow up collecting Pokemon cards. I had some, but it wasn't like a big deal to me. I'm a big Pokemon fan, you know that, but That's why I'm doing this. Yeah, man. I know. I've definitely seen your stuff in that regard. And we've talked about it too. On top of that. Damn, we're filling up this binder. This binder's getting full, bro. Gotta start selling some cards. Got my Zacian from Battle Partners as well. I'm holding in the worst shit right now. And you were going for 645. Dude, you dropped significantly, bro. Material thing I've always dreamed of having. I don't really know if I have a dream material thing. Except maybe a pickup truck, maybe. I've always wanted a pickup truck. But I'll show you one of my dream material things. Growing up, the Gibson SG was my dream guitar. This was my dream guitar for my whole childhood. This thing right here. And I ended up buying it in 2023. I am so happy that I was able to afford this thing. This thing was $1,000. I'm so happy that I got this guitar. My absolute dream guitar. Rock and roll. Just from Guitar Hero 2. This guitar is modeled from... that Guitar Hero modeled this guitar for their Guitar Hero controller. This one is my all-time favorite guitar, and I ended up buying it. Hell yeah, Kyle. Yeah, this is probably, if anything, this is the dream that I always wanted, and I got it, so. Oops. As I fucking hit my other guitar with it. I know you got your Dodge Charger as well. Hell yeah. You're my Gibson and your Death Star. Damn, Battle Partners has dropped significantly since I bought it. There are so many cards in here that have dropped really low. My God. I'm selling these at a major loss. That's roughly what I spent on my guitar, actually. So funny enough, we had the same dream price at the very least. It's going to be very hard to move these Japanese cards now. The lower end Japanese cards from Battle Partners, because the new set, the English set, is coming out in like a week. Damn. I mean, not gonna lie, I've had one friend ask me, but my family's never really asked me, at the very least. And I've often helped people get things they want. Like, one of my coworkers wanted this one Pokemon card, but it was expensive, and I got it for her. And then my friend wanted this one Gengar card, and I got it for her. because I do things for my friends. I feel like that's what keeps them close, so I try to do the most I can for them. Especially if they've done stuff for me. In this case, those two people that I got the cards for, people that got me into this hobby, which in the end has made me a lot of money. So, felt like that was my way of giving back. Now we've got Rabombi. Exactly. It's better than impulse buying. I'm not going to lie, my SG was a complete impulse buy. I just said one day, fuck it. I've got the money. Let me just finally buy it because I know one day it's just going to go up even higher in price and I'm not going to be able to afford it. So, wow. Well, those Rabombi's $10. Today's 3/21. Ah, it is 3/21. You're right. Oh shit, that means my brother's birthday's in 2 days. He's away at school, just like I am. But he's going to Binghamton, which is in upstate New York. No, dude, you're good. Honestly, you're the only person here, basically, that's chatting. So it gives me some entertainment while I'm listening to these cards. That's why I do these streams. It's something productive to do while I'm doing something productive. It's like double productivity at that point. So, I'm all for it. I do too, to be honest. Sometimes I talk myself into hell. Like, I'll talk too much and then I'll say too much and then I'll say stuff that I wasn't supposed to say. Like, I've probably given maybe too much information in the stream as well that I didn't have to, but at the end of the day, is anyone really going to watch this? Retail job 101. Dude, I ramble at work. I gotta start listing more retro games on this page because I've just been doing Pokemon cards and I feel like I don't want that to be my whole brand because Andrew's Retro Games is my main platform and it's called Retro Games, not Andrew's Retro Games and Cards. You know what I mean? But it's just been making me so much that I just want to keep doing it. It's addicting. It's basically a gambling addiction. Yeah, exactly. You got fucking Pokemon cards that you can consider gambling at this point. Oh, is that another Hydrapple? I feel like I listed you already. Didn't I list you already? I know I listed you. Hold on 1 second. Let me make sure that I know for a fact I listed the Hydrapple. Yep, I did list you, so you're going in my box with the other cards. We still got some more cards in here that we have to list. Not very far from the end, though. Getting pretty close to the end here. Yeah, who wasn't crazy? Exactly, bro. I am crazy. I'll admit it. I'm not crazy. Institution. You're the one that's crazy. Institution. You're driving me crazy. Institution. Fert is going for very low. Oh my god, $4? God, I bought these cards at a bad time. Yeah, exactly. Having a temper doesn't mean you're evil. After the stream, I'm going to call my friend, just make sure she's okay. Yeah, I'll list you. Wait, are you a promo card? You're a promo card. Do I want to list you? I'll list you. Someone gave me you today. I might as well. I love Burger King. I really do. I've always been a burger person, so Burger King has always been up there for me. Well, not always, because I didn't start liking burgers till I was like 11. Friday, actually going for 630. I'll list you for $6. Never tried a Bacon King, honestly. I should give it a shot. Because I love bacon and I love burgers. I don't really have a lot of bacon cheeseburgers. I like having stuff separate for the most part, but I've had bacon cheeseburgers before that have been incredible, but I've also had ones that have been terrible. So I'm a little hesitant with them. I usually, if it's at a restaurant, usually I just get a regular cheeseburger because they don't make the bacon crispy enough, or it's not the good bacon or something. I don't even know. $15? Christ. Wow, you're going for a decent bit, aren't you? Oh, it's a big price rise? That sounds terrible. I'll just list you for 13. I might already have you listed on my thing. I don't know, man. Now, the last card I'm going to be listing is this card that sells really, really fast, so I think I'm going to list it for higher. Usually I sell you for $1, but I'm going to take the risk and list you for $2 instead. And you're not going in this binder. You're going to my EX binder. Ice cream machine always broken. I thought that was a McDonald's thing, that their ice cream machine was always broken. I've heard from employees, though, that a lot of times when they say the ice cream machine is broken, that they're just too lazy to make stuff. All right, so we're going to take a risk and list you for $2. If you don't sell in like a week, I'll list you back down to $1. But people have been buying my Zoroark at $2 without issues lately. So that's all the cards. I really did just list everything. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, what did I just sell? I sold the promo. I literally just put this thing in the binder. I put this thing in the binder not even 5 minutes ago, and it sold already. That's crazy. That means people are eyeballing my cards. I gotta list you. Let me put this in another spot again. I know I just fucking left, but I'm just gonna put this in another spot. I sold 3 cards and I made $3. Kind of funny. They do, man. They do go really hardcore for it. I'd be a hypocrite if I said that it was. I'd be a hypocrite if I said that I don't understand, because I'm going crazy for it too. But the thing is, I'm not going crazy and buying the cards and keeping them for my collection. I am going crazy buying them and then selling them. So that's something that I can say is big on me. I know there's a lot of people that like have like an attachment for these things. They're pretty pieces of cardboard, but to me, I'm just not as emotionally attached to cards as I am video games. Video games, I feel like, give me a unique experience. And don't get me wrong, you can play these card games and have a unique experience with them as well. There's plenty of ways to enter tournaments and do really cool things, but I'm not the same. It's not the same thing for me as playing a video game. I've played in a card tournament before, recently actually, but I'm not good at it. I am totally not good at it. Anyway, I think that concludes the stream for tonight, if anything. I already got all the cards listed, and I kind of got to really use the bathroom. And also, I'm going to play Xenoblade. I'm actually going to play Xenoblade tonight. Oh, man, you're leaving at the same time as I was going to end the stream, so perfect timing, dude. I had a fun time as well, dude. Thank you for joining as usual. All right, bro. I'll catch you later. Take care.